Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the best budget real estate videography setup for real estate video. So let's get into it. All right, so if you're new to my channel, subscribe. If you're into real estate photography, as I put out consistent content exclusively on the content of real estate photography. And so let's dive into this one. And this one is inspired by a comment from Bella Eleni. Hopefully I got your last name right. It says, what would be a more affordable option to this for just starting out in real estate videography? So I talked about the best camera for real estate photography in 2022. I'll link to the video below, but that one I talk about the A7 IV, which is the lens that we shoot with every single day. That was our new upgrade out in the field with all of our photographers. It's a great camera. But if you're just getting started out and it's super budget, you don't have anything, I would say if you have an iPhone or a nice Samsung phone, you can start with that. You can just get a simple gimbal off of the DJI, like are they the Osmos? I think they're called Osmos. Yeah, you can just use it, or even if you don't have that, you can handheld and make videos with your phones. You can make some solid stuff. I've made some great real estate videos with my iPhone. You'd be surprised, and it'd probably be hard for somebody to know or say, hey, that was shot with an iPhone, not with a DSLR or with your Sony camera. Most people wouldn't know the difference. But if you want a DSLR or mirrorless camera and maybe you have a smaller budget than like the A7 IV, actually this is probably the best budget Sony setup that I would recommend. Let me grab it right now. All right, so before I go into this camera, I'll take the question off the screen. But this is the setup right here, super light. I think this whole setup is probably like $1,000, so it's not super cheap, but you're getting a quality setup here. Now this is the F4 10-18, pretty much designed for APS-C size sensors, which is what this is. This is the ZV-E10. It shoots 4K. It essentially has a very similar, I think it might have the same sensor as some of their earlier kind of point and shoot style, or these smaller Sony ones. When I'm shooting photos with this, it's not as good as the newer ones, but it's pretty dang good. Like, I would say it's 80% of the way there, and for the price, it's hard to beat this. Shoots 4K. It's very light, very mobile, and it has pretty much all the features that you need when you're starting out in real estate photography, with all the features that Sony's known for, like great autofocus, and you know, it's packed with a lot of features as well. So anyways, this is probably the one that I would recommend. I use Nikon, Canon, but I primarily use Sony's because they work so well. I just like how they work, honestly. I don't have too many issues. Like, there are things that I like and don't like about every camera manufacturer. Now, with my A1, Sony recently rolled out something that I've been like, man, when are they going to do this? Which is the different sizes of raw images. They did that with a firmware update. So that's probably going to be rolling out to other cameras in the near future. So that was one that I was like, man, Canon's had this forever, and then Sony just, for some reason, doesn't. So anyways, that's kind of off topic, but that's the budget recommendations I would have if you're just getting started with real estate videography. So if you got value out of this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you're into real estate photography, and we'll see you guys on the next one.